In this video, I will introduce some real-world usage scenarios and use cases. The first usage scenario is for manufacturing facilities. MotionBoard has been chosen by many manufacturing customers in Japan, including Yamaha, Machine Manufacturing, Fuji Electric, and Panasonic. One of the typical usages in manufacturing is a digital on-dot to visualize the latest status in the facilities. For example, factory managers can see the current production status in MotionBoard in real time and know how close they are to achieving the target for the day. They can also quickly take action if any issues or delays are occurring. MotionBoard can be used for a variety of purposes, including monitoring of production facilities using IoT data. If you are interested, please contact us. The next usage scenario is for sales and marketing segments. Customers using MotionBoard for sales and marketing include Kikyu Railway Group, Seiya Network, and Kanden Real Estate Development. They use MotionBoard to visualize sales status by subsidiary or shop and to utilize the data for trend analysis by segment. The Kikyu Group uses third-party data as well as its own data to analyze market trends in MotionBoard. MotionBoard excels in reporting and data analysis, and this is one of its key competitive advantages. AD Investment Management uses MotionBoard to aggregate data from various systems in the company, visualizes it and then generates comprehensive reports. This has replaced reports that had to be created manually in Excel and Access, which was time-consuming and inefficient. Now let me introduce some specific use cases. The first use case is for Panasonic Corporation Appliance Company. Panasonic is aiming for a high-quality, high-efficiency factory with IoT and visualizes 25 manufacturing management indicators including quality data and production progress. In order to promote consistent craftsmanship across the factory with no variation, Panasonic developed a work assistance system that provides voice and screen instructions to the person in charge of each process on the next work procedure to be performed. The actual work is recorded as video data and visualized in MotionBoard. When the factory manager detects any quality abnormality in a product, he can trace the video data to identify what work was performed at that time. Today, the system is being used throughout the factory as a foundation for real-time data visualization, connecting all processes. The second use case is for DENSO Corporation. DENSO is one of the world's leading suppliers of automotive parts and has adopted MotionBoard for its electronic equipment business group, which develops embedded software for the control systems. DENSO defines various KPIs to manage the development process and visualize the results in MotionBoard to accelerate Kaizen. DENSO has been working on a large-scale Kaizen initiative to improve business processes. Before introducing MB, DENSO used Excel to input man-hour data for each individual developer manually, which was a huge burden, and it took 4 man-months to create a monthly report, with feedback based on the report being given 2 months later. Introducing MotionBoard, DENSO can visualize KPIs and make flexible adjustments to business processes to achieve continuous improvement. DENSO thought a BI tool could provide the necessary data to the right people, at the right time, in the right form, so that the results of the measures could be judged, and issues could be identified. The reason why DENSO chose MotionBoard after comparing it with other competitive products was because it can be built even by non-IT experts, it can utilize past data and existing DBs, and it can operate even large-scale users. The next use case is Yamaha Corporation. Yamaha manufactures electronic musical instruments and professional audio equipment. Previously, each employee in the factories needed to manually submit paper daily reports including production results, working hours and defects. The factory manager needed to consolidate the reports into Excel and submitted several purpose-oriented reports to head office. Since there was a time lag between the issues that arose in the factory and their review by headquarters, timely decision-making was not possible. and it took 1 or 2 months before specific operations could be reviewed. We propose the electronic input of daily reports using tablets and the visualization of data using MotionBoard. By feeding back the input data to each employee in real time via MotionBoard, Yamaha was able to improve the input accuracy and automate the report compilation process. This has resulted in annual savings of over 20 million yen and has created a culture of improvement through the utilization of data. The fourth use case is for Fuji Xerox manufacturing. Fuji Xerox is a manufacturer of parts and consumables for printers and digital multifunction devices and has introduced MotionBoard and Dr. Sum. Based on its own production system, Fuji Xerox has taken on the challenges of production reform, including in-house production of parts and equipment and just-in-time production, stock simulation and control systems, as well as visualization of electricity usage. Xerox has implemented Dr. Sum and MotionBoard in almost all of its operations, including production management, and has approximately 1,000 users, 2,000 menus, and 70 development users. Xerox has built a dashboard that automatically captures data generated at the production site and displays the results as KPIs that lead to improvements such as defect reduction. The goal is to thoroughly improve quality at the production site and to eliminate defects. These efforts are not only being developed within Fuji Xerox, but are also being offered as know-how to the manufacturing industry. The last use case is for AKINDO SUSHIRO. SUSHIRO operates more than 600 conveyor belt sushi restaurants in Japan and has adopted Dr. Sum and MotionBoard as its data analysis platform. It analyzes 3 billion data points on AWS. SUSHIRO used to rely on the intuition and experience of its veteran staff to provide customers with the right products at the right time, but with MotionBoard, it is now able to understand the store's situation from the data, respond to the situation and achieve PDCA cycle for operations. SUSHIRO has installed IC tags on all sushi plates to control the freshness of individual sushi items. This is a world-first innovation that allows it to control the type and quantity of sushi to be served on an individual store basis according to the number of customers. Visualizing status such as when and which products are served in the lane and when they are consumed, and which tables and which products are ordered and when, SUSHIRO can respond flexibly to diverse customer needs and shorten the cycle of introducing new products.